Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And good morning, Shikor, Hazardous, Black Val, Enigma, Prisoner's Codex, Zaluk. Dude, the NES had terrible box art. Are you kidding me? Aw. There we go. Look, I like guys in plate mail bikinis as much as the next guy. Which is to say, none whatsoever. All who face Lassic lose their souls to his magic. Have you found the armor in Gowron? Aren't you something? Have you found the armor in Gowron? It can be found at the far side of a pit trap. Welcome to hell, Mr. Red. Yeah, you want to talk about really awful box art? Mega Man. Like, all of it. In fact, when I was printing out box art labels for my boxes for my cartridges, I specifically chose fan custom box arts for the Mega Mans because I refused to have that crap in my collection. No joke. Hello, Dallas. It's foolish to try and get LASIK. Stick with your glasses. Get me out of here, but it's in vain. I mean, at least Mega Man 9 was trying to look that way. I think Mega Man 1 is probably the overall worst for me, but none of them were good. Just, ugh. Lassic is gonna sacrifice us! Ah! We can tell Lassic is very evil and sacrificing. Of others, not himself. And... there's a tower on top of Baya Malay. Something secret's hidden at the top of the tower. Nah. It's Lassic! He's the secret! There are guards up ahead! Oh no! You have your road pass? This is a fake. Think you can fool a robot? Off to jail we go! Well, we've just been imprisoned. With no chance to defend ourselves. Thankfully, they left us with all our gear. So, we're still good to go here. You've been locked up too? There is a way out, but I like it in here myself. Yeah, go ahead, Javan, hit me. Oh god, Wonder Boy? What? What? So distracted by that I missed the door. Wow. Good morning, Dakota. Good morning, Durg. Here we are in Hall Simulator 7. I was actually thinking to myself, why the hell did this game not succeed in the way that Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy did? There we go. Now we can kill him. And we'll use one spell on him. I mean, I know marketing is a thing and market base is a thing, but like, if you sit back and think about it for a second, this game is better than FF1 on the NES, and probably better than Dragon Quest 1 on the NES. I have to say probably, because I haven't played the original Dragon Quest in a really long time. I mean, that makes sense. Better than FF2? FF2. Even the remixed version got a pretty bad score on that one. Yeah, nowadays, with the spreading of culture and information and the internet, I mean, yeah, we got tons and tons of ways to pick up on old games, but I remember when the best way to find out about old games is either have access to a magazine, which happened to plug them, or talk to a friend who happened to play them, or the local rental place happened to have it in stock. Yet another reason why marketing was such a big deal back then, too. I mean, marketing's a big deal now, but you get my point. Alright, this is it. The final dungeon! Durg the Durgan! Or, I mean, thank you very much, Durg. Appreciate as always. Thank you, sir. I will put that towards Chris Cute. If I can pull it up here. There we go. Find it. There we go. I mean, the reason I missed out on this is because it was on the Master System. Just to get my own personal take on that. I mean, if it's not forbidden, then anything can be added to the list, Loner. Although, I've been told I need to exercise executive veto more with that, so I might start doing that. Good morning, Daedalus. The list will not be open for about a year, Zalog. Give or take. That is a complete estimate, pulled right out of my arse, but I doubt it'll be open anytime soon. I do actually have a forbidden list on the website, yes. It's on the website. It's part of the main feature that you'll see on any given page. Why did we run? One, Zillow. As I mentioned before, going forward, we are probably going to change the method of adding games to the list, and rather than adding them in blocks, we're going to add them individually. That is still a rule that has exceptions, but that is going to be the standard point going forward. I don't know why I'm getting all this money. I don't even need it. It's okay, we defeated the skeletons with our sword, Daedalus. Ooh. And yes, by the way, consequently, ROM hacks or patches or whatever are actually available, as long as they're specified and when it happens, and, I look into it and make sure it's fine, and blah, blah, blah. Basically, the exact same process that happens when any game is vetted. We actually played a hack of Breath of Fire 2, if you remember. Kinda made it better. No, thank you. Well, it's up to you, Zalok. Although Golden Deer and Blue Lions are already on the list right now, so... I didn't see that, Nerozus. You're lying to me. What do you know? That was literally showcased 19 minutes ago, which would be right after I checked news this morning. Go figure. Oh yeah, by the way, for the reference, I'm not using a map anymore, so I'm just kind of roaming naturally here. Since we're not trying to beat the game last night anymore. The list is closed, Reveticate. The list is extremely closed. Very, very, very closed. When we finish about 100 more games, the list will be open again, roughly. I forget the exact number because, frankly, it's a changing thing, but the goal is to get down to about 50 games before I even consider opening the list up again. In fact, what I actually want to do is get down to 40 games, and then open it up for 10 new suggestions, and then close it down again. The idea is for the cap of number of games on the list to be 50. Right now, it's closer to 160-something. Well, when I suggest 10, I mean, pay for 10. I'm not going to say, hey, what game should be on the list? Also, if and when we get to that point, we'll also be at the mindset of using dealer's choice things towards adding things I want to add to the list, which we've actually never done before. I'm just pure guessing at this point. As far as where to go, I mean. It's okay, I got a map. How could you imagine? No treasure chests. They're all evil. Now, see, I'm hesitant to do too many games I choose, for the reasons we actually talked about yesterday, with regards to the, Friday eliminations. I'm exploring, Argus, I'm exploring. I'm killing the rad slimes. Or the rude slimes? Road slimes. Well, I shouldn't be opening even monster chests. I don't need money at this point. Road rage slimes, even better. You cut me off! Both, Crazy Norse. I've been slowly building a list of games to add. No. No chests. Unless the guy's hiding in a chest, I don't care. This isn't like other RPGs where the last dungeon contains great loot. This is like older RPGs where the last dungeon contains traps that kill you. Looking at you, Ultima. I will never forgive Ultima 3. Alright, you made it to the last area of the last dungeon, and you stepped on the wrong tile, you're dead. Start the game over. I am not making that up. Anybody who's played Ultima 3, you know what I'm talking about. I forget if there's anything that indicate which tiles are safe or not. I've never done it without a walkthrough. And save states. I'll go and admit both of those. Favorite of the old CRPGs? Well, they all sucked. I'm sorry. I actually stand by that sentence. I actually do, because they all did kind of suck. However, the ones I have the most fond memories of are probably the gold box things. No, we're talking before that, Tree Whisperer. We're talking the old stuff. The 80s and early 90s stuff. If we're talking about what I usually mentally think of as CRPGs. Oh, for God's sakes. So that's like Baldur's Gate, Fallout, the original, and Arcanum. Probably terminating at Neverwinter Nights, I'd say. So before Neverwinter Nights, but after the Gold Box era. I found a burger! It was all worth it. I have 3 pages of inventory? No. More like, let's see. I guess Baldur's Gate was actually 98. When was Fallout? Fallout was 97. Hang on, Rebecca Kate. Yeah, I guess 97 to... 97 to 2001. That's actually a smaller band than I thought it would be. But there's like 8 CRPGs that came out in that era. That's why I tend to think of that era when I think of CRPGs. Anyways. Of those, There's no question. It'd be Arcanum for me. Like, that's not even a debate. It's the only one of those I think has aged well. My opinion, of course. So, favorite RPG of the last 20 years. Well, it's worth noting CRPGs basically died for about 15 years, Crazy Norse, after that. Until, arguably, Pillars of Eternity 1 brought it back. Chrono Trigger is older than 20 years old. Nah, it's okay. I keep getting burgers, John. It's totally worth it. Now that I have inventory space all of a sudden. It's like we suddenly discovered we had a third backpack the whole time. As much as I hate to go with the cliche answers, there's two RPGs that came out in the last 20 years that probably fit the bill for me as far as my favorites. One is World of Warcraft, and the other would be Dragon Age Origins. It's kind of hard to best those, you know? Ah, sure, let's go through those. That doesn't lead anywhere. Well, this is a dead end. Actually, I guess we could trap over it, can't we? I forgot we could do that. And I don't know if that's going to hold up otherwise. We'll see. Because DOS 2 is an excellent game, too. But, you know, I have never reviewed DOS 2, and I've never reviewed Dragon Age Origins, so I'm not actually sure which is my favorite. Go figure. There's also, in that area of time, there's Fallout New Vegas, there's Divinity Original Sin 2, as we just mentioned, there's Pillars of Eternity 2, which I recently released a video about. Gosh, what else came out in the last 20 years? Hello. Well, that was a good time to eat some burgers. Have a burger, meow. Undertale came out in the last 20 years. Not really Daedalus. I know there's a run on YouTube that's labeled New Vegas Lore Run, but it's actually a lie. So no is the answer to your question. Well, we were just streaming New Vegas for a stream. And we were just playing the game randomly. And in many cases, it was actually effectively a premiere run, because I hadn't played several of the DLCs yet. And then, like, God, halfway through, someone's like, hey, you should be recording this to turn it into a lore run. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Then I hit record. I have no idea, Loner. Yeah, that being said, I am rather pleased with how we ended up dealing with the Kaiser's Legion. No, we've actually never done a lore run of Fallout 4 either. We have done a premiere run of Fallout 4, and we have done a rumination on Fallout 4, but never a lore run. Although I keep telling myself I need to stop making that distinction. Because no one else does. I know plenty of viewers who think any run I do is a lore run, and it's understandable why. A burger! Sweet! Yeah, I've put serious thought into, for basically what is effectively marketing purposes, no longer distinguishing lore runs from any other kind of runs. Just like, again, quite a few of my viewers do. Okay, so we are kind of locked. I don't know how to get out at this point, so we're gonna do that. We'll find this stupid thing. Flip, wrong person. Always do that. There we go. No. Well, that's the idea, yes, Lord. Fine, we'll kill the Titans. It's an expansion. Interesting. I mean, a standalone expansion, but still. Interesting. Well, a lore run involves way more prep work and way more discussion of the making of and the lore and design of the game and the game's actual functionality. Basically hitting all three parts of the game: the behind the scenes, the gameplay, and the lore. A review is when we sit down and we review a game, which is a premiere run and a classic run, since there's actually no real distinction between the two. It also involves far more work on my part to do a lore run, which is one of several reasons we're phasing lore runs out. I wonder when it's set in the story, Dakota. If it's set in the story. Yeah, this is not a lore run, mostly because there's nothing really to talk about. Although this is a lore run because the lore runner is running it. Truthfully, I saw the end of the lore runs thing from a while ago. It's a pretty logical conclusion of events. After a while, you're going to run out of things to lore run, right? It's just life. But we'll never run out of games to run. I just completely wing it hazardous. I've put serious thought into not even distinguishing between classic and premiere. Like, the distinction is basically arbitrary at this point. As I've said before, the original intention was a premiere run was a game I've never played before, and a classic run was one I have. That obviously doesn't hold up, so classic runs are vaguely old, and in some cases, not as old as I probably should have made them. Like, I think we labeled Ori and the Blind Forest a classic run. That's not that old. I believe all your prophecies. I am searching for all this stuff. No! Okay, hang on. Let's try this again. Okay, hang on. We'll figure this out. Nope, that's not it. There we go. We figured it out. We has crystal. Okay, now to figure out how to get back up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be confusing, Zalog. Yeah, who's Alex Assail? While we're on the subject of lore. Oh yeah, I still need the miracle key. God dang it. Good, Dakota. Ultimately, if I'm being honest, just making classic runs kind of the older stuff and premiere runs kind of the newer stuff is generally useful as far as distinctions go. Like, you don't really require a lot of thought to think that this is a classic run and that GTA 5 is a premiere run, right? It's just, yeah, sure. Hey, a short sword, the worst sword in the entire game. That's awesome. Get out of my inventory. Thank you. Honestly, I'm actually fine with the final dungeon not having good loot. What I want to know is why the final dungeon has loot at all. I mean, yeah, burgers are fine. Always use burger. Burgers. I found out Burger King delivers here last night. I didn't actually do it, I just found out that it delivers here. I actually don't remember Argus. Final Fantasy 1 does. Final Fantasy 1 is the best weapon in the game in the last dungeon. Which sucks, while we're on the subject, but, you know, whatever. Oh my god, really, Dakota? Well, that'll be interesting in about a year when we get there. Yes, I'll open the chest. It exploded. I should probably save. I haven't saved today. Depends on the chain, and actually depends on the specific restaurant, too, which is the funny part. I have had absolutely terrible burgers, and really good burgers from the exact same chain, but different restaurant. Which I suppose sounds like a duh, but it's funny how many times I have to point that out to people. There's a difference between a good Domino's and a bad Domino's. Or my favorite example, which is actually Subway, but let's not get into that. It is better than the default dungeon song, I will definitely give it that. Hey, it's an Endra cop! You heard it, guys. We need to get a transfer. The fly item? I don't think I have a fly item. I have a flute, which is an exit item. Don't worry, there won't be any flies in the dungeon burgers, I hope. Well, that hurt like hell. Since I'm deliberately opening trapped chests, I should probably go ahead and actually heal. It costs mana. That's why I'm not doing it. It costs mana on the guy who has 5 mana right now, and is also my primary hero. Do you come in full knowledge of the Tower of Bayamale? You will surely incur the wrath of the heavens. Wait, but no, wait, come back. No, I know nothing. Go back before it's too late. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. I'll let these guys... I let these guys out of prison, and what do? They give me a burger. Good morning, Sierra Mike. You know what's funny is I'm so close to the level cap that it's getting to the point where fighting fights is starting to be less and less useful. Where the hell am I? I have now pulled up a map. This is the 8th floor places. 8th floor place I mentioned earlier. So, the miracle key is where? Oh, I'm not sure where I am. Hang on. Okay, I see where I am. So I need to get to there, which means I need... I need to cast exit. Just get me out of here. Yeah, let's kill the centaur. Die, centaur. That's right, I'm gonna talk to you. Hey, centaur! You suck! That's what I think of you, stupid centaur. Yeah, the cat is basically a monk, in simple terminology. Basically no gear, leaning entirely on levels and stats. And the cat has trap and our best heal spell, which is just kind of weird, but whatever. Actually, I think Odin has the same, or not Odin, sorry, Noah has the same heal spell. How'd I rank them? Well, there's the main character who's the best in every way. Pretty Dragon Quest staple there. Then there's Meow, who's the second best character. Not just because he's a cat, but because he's got decent stats and decent attack and heals. But then I'd probably give it to the mage and then the melee. in that order. Okay. So first and most important thing, heal. Second thing, we're going to change our hearth spot to here. Hey, what's up? No, they're clone troopers, Daedalus. God, man. Now I'm supposed to buy a transfer for some reason? So we'll buy a transfer. Then we go to the first food shop. Well, you don't understand. I'm buying it because you guys told me to. I have no internal reason to buy it. That's why I'm just confused. Okay, we're good. Nope, we're full. We are full. We're done. Let's go. So get a save in. Go ahead and get a save in. Open. I wish my mage had more frickin' mana. That's what I wish. Noah has like no mana. Ah, that's fair, Jonathan. Yeah, I could cast 7 casts of my best spell right now, and that's it. Ah, for God's sakes. Hi, Brigwin. I feel like I already killed this guy, but, you know, whatever. It's okay, he's dead, Brigwin. Okay, now you're dying. I've had the diamond armor for a while, Sarah Mike, but thanks. This is the daze roll. Anytime you daze me, you die. Absolutely, Mr. Red. We're just gonna call that Breath of Fire 2 syndrome going forward. Wait, you're right. I should buy another diamond armor. Even though it's actually a downgrade for Odin's armor at this point. Yeah, you'll notice I have not given this game a negative for walkthrough or Breath of Fire, because there's exactly been one point at which I really felt like a walkthrough was necessary, and I've already added that to the aggregate negative. Otherwise, the game's actually been pretty good about telling me what to do and where to go, as long as I talk to NPCs and remember stuff. Or take notes. It's not the most distinct game in the world, but I don't think at any point I've actually needed a walkthrough, with the one exception. I don't know if you know this, Daedalus. I've played Seventh Saga. For a long time, I listed it as the worst RPG I've ever played. I have since had to replace that a couple of times, but it's still up there in the running. That's a good question. When did the Master System generation end? Yeah, Seventh Saga, a game that was bad to begin with, and then there were some design bugs. That's right, they're still making Master System to this very... You're kidding. Well then, apparently this is very early in the Master System cycle. There it is. God. Here, I thought I was weirded out by the fact that they're still making Wii games. Game. Sure. Nope, that's not it. Whoop. Yep, this is fine. So this is a trapped chest. We'll go ahead and detrap it. You found Miracle Key, whatever that is. Yeah, I mentioned I glanced at a walkthrough earlier, and the total absence of a map is probably why most of the directions in the walkthrough are forward, 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 turn left, forward, forward, turn right, forward, forward. And that's how it described most of the dungeons. Kinda makes sense. Lost where I am. So 11 leads to... Hang on a second. Just give me a second. Okay, that leads to 12, then 12 is this, so this is 13 now. God. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay. If I was another channel, I'd ban you right now. I will ask you to keep it to yourself, though, for the most part. And by for the most part, I mean completely and utterly. we kinda could. To load. Yeah, I'll take a drink, hazardous. Ah. Try not to lose my place, which I've already done twice. Okay, nope, yep, just making sure. Well, the Morrowind test... I don't think I physically can do the Morrowind test with a game that doesn't allow me to mute its music. Because the only way to do the Morrowind test would be to pause the game. And see if Morrowind music fits the static image. Like, I can't turn off the music. So, I don't know if this fits the Morrowind test. And I never will. Well, you can tell because he's wearing a dress, John. No audio options in general, actually. I mean, that's not true. We could change the sound chip, but that's it. Okay. Nope. Can only mean a caster, Crazy Norse. It's the only possibility. This is it. The final battle. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Burger. Everyone, really. Just everyone eats a burger. Burgers all around. It looks like meat is back on the menu, boys. I mean, the map I'm looking at ends here anyways, so... Okay, I use the crystal. There's no need to use that. I use the prism. A vision of a celestial castle appears in the sky. Remember the 5 side quests we did to get these nuts? It was all worth it. When Meow eats the nut of Lerma, he becomes clothed in flame and emits a blinding light. When he is visible again, he has been transformed into a beautiful winged beast. Meow flaps his wings proudly. He gains 15 in every stat. I like to picture that we're holding on to the tail like, ah! Ah! Speaking of that. Well, thank you very, very much, Will King. Appreciate and obliged as always, sir. Thank you. And if you give me a moment, I'll put that towards dealer's choice. Okay, so let's do this. Odin cannot use magic. What? Oh, there we go. One off. That. And let's save some mana for now. Yeah, we're fine. This is a good... No, this is a goddamn dragon. Sorry. Hey, I'm not level capped.
Of course you follow me. They all do.
We made it to the one place that we were trying to get to for some reason. I'm guessing LASIK is up here, just by virtue of process of elimination. I don't know why you'd want to get your eyes having surgery in this area. Thank you very, very much, Don Crow. Very much appreciate your support. Thank you. And I'll put that towards Ghost Trick. That's true. You get closer to the sun and the lasers are stronger. That's just logic. ... Don't believe your own eyes in the depth of the dungeons. See, we've got the eye theme going on. ... Don't go against LASIK. Use your glasses. Think of the industry. Kill the serpent. So here's the grind spot. Although he gives hardly any experience, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, we are one level away from level cap. The final dungeon for real. The Golden Halls. The actual defense is, you know, anybody going in here is just blinded by all the gold. It's like the virtual buy level, but even worse. And again, I don't have a map at this point. Rad Dragon? Road Dragon? Come on. No, but there's tons and tons of light up here for some reason. Why are there so many dragons up here? Jesus! Red Dead Dragon. I like it. I like it. Red Dead Dragon. I would play that. I'm afraid I just need a little more money. Now, if you'll excuse me. And then he transforms into a dragon and flies off. Or no, he rides a dragon. Rather than having horses, you have dragons. And otherwise, it's just Red Dead Redemption 2. With dragons instead of horses. I would play that. I mean, you played Minecraft, right, Will King? You know how long it takes to make one gold brick? Think about it. Listen, it's fine until we awaken an eldritch abomination from another planet. Shut up, Javin. You and your mods! Cheats! Shake fist! What the? It's Lormum! Very, very early. No, Cthulhu's in Chrono Trigger. So you got an appointment? Question mark. Is that today or what? Period. Lormum is going to a pain management specialist to try and see if they can improve her situation, because apparently for some strange reason it's considered unacceptable that she has to take something like 3 Vicodin a day. Actually, honestly, I think I'm lowballing it. I think she takes more than 3 Vicodin a day right now. That's prescription, by the way. That's not her choice. She is prescribed to take that much Vicodin a day. She actually usually takes less than that because she doesn't like being on Vicodin that much. Hello, Alex. It's just... Yeah, no. If you want to figure out what the standard approach for, you know, doctors is in the United States, the answer is there is none. And that's the harsh truth. The response you get will depend entirely on the specific doctor and specialist you see. And that leads to some extremely inconsistent patterns of behavior. Like, if you have some particular type of pain and you go see, let's say, about 5 different doctors about it, you will get 5 separate responses on what you should do about it. One of them might be right. At least one of them will tell you there's nothing wrong with you. Guaranteed. Oh, that sucks, Javin. I mean, it's bad enough that we have to deal with that here, but... yeah. Yeah, no kidding, Chloe Light. I'm trying to remember... There's a quote about it, which I've never forgotten, except for right now, when I'm trying to recite it, but it was basically something like, it's like calling a plumber over to see what's wrong with the house, and your house is currently flooded, and there's water everywhere, but they look around and they fiddle with your pipes and say, there's nothing wrong with you, and they leave. By the way, this is also why actually having access to a good mechanic is a good thing. Because if you have a good mechanic, then you avoid that problem. I have watched all your action. Only 700? Jeez, dude. Where are you going? Back alleys? Attack me now if you dare. I am Shadow, the Hedgehog. My power is absolute. He has a rocket launcher, dude. Hey, I'm only Lasix Shadow. Even if you defeat me, you've gained nothing at all. That's not true. Alice is now max level. What? It's been doing that lately. Like yesterday and today, the chat plugin has been weird. I don't know why. Like I haven't received any notifications or doing any updates or whatever. Hang on. Let's just do a simple reboot. Oh god, can I not reboot it anymore? Well, it's broke. My expert diagnoses. So this is definitely the final dungeon, right? No, it's okay. You can talk all you want about super political stuff and it won't show up on the VOD now. Oh, speaking of super political stuff. Okay, so she's got the appointment today, actually. And Thursday. Yeah, looks like chat's back. Woo. Yeah, I think he's evil. So, if you suffer from chronic pain, that's what a pain specialist is for, Loner. Especially if you're not sure what is causing the chronic pain. See, normal pain, this is going to sound horrible, but normal pain isn't that big of a deal, because normal pain goes away, by definition. Chronic pain is pain that doesn't go away. Now, anytime pain doesn't go away, and I know this is sounding like extremely technical talk here, but that's a bad thing. So a pain specialist is supposed to be able to figure out what's wrong, and then try to figure out exactly how to fix it. With varying degrees of success. I don't know if I deserve a thank you. I haven't been that kind to it in the review, but... We're probably going to finish this before the lunch break, as expected. We have been at this for over an hour, so it was probably the right decision to cut off yesterday. Because this is definitely the last dungeon. That's just going to become a meme at this point. I can feel it already. And then I guess we'll start playing Crash. Because, you know, whatever. Because we can't finish Grandia before Thursday night, so... Who the heck is this guy? My children. Wait, hang on. I need to think of the most pathetic voice I can.
Oh, my children. You have done very well to come this far. You are very lucky indeed. Do you really wish to kill an old man?
Yes.
All right, then we will forget this as an unfortunate mistake.
Oh my god, different combat music. So this is definitely the lost boss here. Oh, I forgot to change to the... forgot to change my axe. Whatever. Can you equip in battle? Yes, this is the first time I played this. Aw. Yeah, looks like I cannot. Oh well. Whatever. Well, Meow's gonna die. So we're gonna be stuck up here. The mage is gonna die too. That'll be fun. Why don't you, Nope. Yep. Death is happening. No, whatever. Die with honor. Blood. Death with honor. Oh, come on! He's got 9 health left. Die. Okay, now... LASIK is killed. LASIK has died. Glasses have won the day. No, Pillars of Snow. Other than stretching. Regular stretching. Like every day, because that's what I do. Nero is now satisfied in heaven. Hurry to the governor! Okay. Get me out of here. So now that Meow's dead, and the guy who can res him is dead, yeah, we're just gonna... where'd it go? There it is. We're just gonna get out of here. Little movements to start Pillars of Snow. You don't have to do super amazing gymnastics to start, but keeping those joints moving is going to help, trust me. That's all I got. Otherwise, you need to probably talk to an actual specialist. Why does it say Alice can level? She's 25. Did someone lie to me? Meow wakes up. Did you kill the boss? Yeah. Cool! Whoops. No. What ended up happening, gentlemen? If you don't mind my asking. Well, we've killed the last boss. Yeah, no, trust me, Pillars of Snow. I understand completely. I really do. The only advice I can give you is to start stretching when you can, in a little bit by bit, or to go see a doctor. That's all I got, dude. I didn't see a doctor. I didn't have that kind of money. Why do you not have coffee? Yeah, you like the takeoff noise, Alex? Don't panic, Pillars of Snow, that won't help. Again, trust me. I've literally had to have someone come and get me out of bed because I couldn't move. This was a few years ago, obviously, before the surgery. Thomas. Nope. Well, we almost died. But it's okay, because we're not dead. And now it's time to kill the actual last boss, the other governor, whose name I don't even know. You gave me a shortcake, cheesecake. You should have given me... I don't know, peanuts or something. Ah, it'll be fine, John. We're just going to have a friendly chat with the governor. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. Everything's cool. Besides, there's a heal right here. The only other free heal, AoE heal in the entire game. Yeah, I know. I remembered both of these. I will save, however. I guess. Now to fight. Now to get our reward. Our eternal reward. It has something strange. Where is the governor, I wonder? Oh no, the last dungeon for realsies. Lore shock. Lasik was secretly a puppet for the other governor who doesn't even have a name the entire time. Actually, it's funny. Whenever we review Dragon Quest I, I fully plan to bring up the fact that that game has a plot twist. And that's not a joke. At the time, it was actually unheard of what they did in that, as far as RPGs go. You're probably thinking, what's the plot twist? The fact that the Dragon Lord is actually a dragon. I know, that's so mundane. And so basic. But that was actually considered a plot twist in the point, and that's exactly why they did that in Dragon Quest I. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers. It was a twist because no one did anything like that. It was new. At the time, that was a plot twist. We didn't find out that he was secretly his own cousin from a time-distorted future who dimensionally hopped backwards in time to become his own father while also being his own son. No, it was just, he was a dragon. Yeah, the manual even kind of attributes to it. It's similar to Metroid, actually. Some of you may or may not have noticed, but the main character of Metroid in the manual is referred to deliberately as a male. So yeah, I gotta make fun. I feel so bad for these dragons. Like, I feel claustrophobic in this tiny place. I can't imagine what a dragon's feeling. Just kind of like, ugh, ugh. Could you bring me some butter to help me get out of here? I feel the sudden urge to save. Hey, Hyperspeed Folklore. Hair tonic. Glug, glug. Sweet, sweet hair tonic. No. Oh yeah, there's also the fact that you could join the last boss. in Dragon Quest 1. Which, extremely mild spoilers, actually is the plot setup for Dragon Quest Builders 1. For those of you unaware, at the end of Dragon Quest 1, the final boss says, hey, join me. And you can. If you do, it kills you. It's a game. It's non-standard game over. It's actually one of the first non-standard game overs in video games. However, if you do that, that directly leads to the plot of Dragon Quest Builders 1, which I will not actually spoil in totality, but Dragon Quest Builders 1 is the world that happened because the heroes said yes. It's pretty dark, as Dragon Quest games usually are. Hello? Ah! The hell is this? Wait a minute. It's the succubus! Who is this and why am I fighting them? Oh, I forgot to put on the weapon. Hang on. God, I keep forgetting to do this. I give up. You win. But, like, I went through all that effort to get the Laconic Axe, and I haven't never used it. Screw it, I'm gonna go with my gut. Gut mode engaged. Yeah, but isn't this like pure evil? Shouldn't we use the holy weapon against the pure evil? I don't even see his HP. Oh my god. But they call them holy in the game, Javin. They lied to me. They did. They actually did say it was holy in this game. I know. Translation issues. I wonder what his HP is at. Yeah, no, it's probably a Warhammer thing. It's totally holy, right? How do you know that? Because it works! Could you stop killing me, please? No? Well, okay. It's just a thought. I love old translations, by the way. Dark Falls is supposed to be Dark Force. Dark Falls. What's funny is I actually prefer several mistranslations in a few cases over the originals, like Atma, or Murton, or Nuke. We were talking about that the other day. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to him. No, we can't understand each other. It's okay, I've got an idea. shall cast chat. No! Okay, it's okay. I got this, guys. I got this. Attack, attack. Tella! No! We cannot understand the eldritch abominations. Yeah, X-Death is another one that I actually prefer over Exodus. Yeah, I noticed the range on his damage goes from about 9 to 80 that I've observed so far. Yeah, he literally two-shot Odin. I actually kind of accepted a death here. Because, yeah, we had a pretty bad luck run there. With Odin getting killed with no ability to do anything about it. Where's the stupid key? There it is. I'm level 25! I'll say, every time I've used walls before, it dissipated literally immediately. We'll see what happens. Actually, I deliberately didn't put it back on. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall here. If I'm being honest. Oh, I already did that. So we'll do this. That's why I didn't cast Help on Odin this time around, Javin. I did cast Help on Alice, though, because she's easily my best damager. Except using a Boiga. Probably a decent chunk, Argus, for being honest. Yeah, I've noticed that. This is not the first time I've noticed that problem. Let's put it that way. Let's go ahead and get Noah back up there. Who is now out of mana, so he's basically worthless now. Welcome to being worthless, Noah. You are a body shield. Sure, we'll cast fire. And Odin's dead. Oh, nope, he rolled low. Hey! Dark Falls, or Dark Force, is killed. I'm sorry. I must have been possessed, body and soul. Aye, evil. You rescued our world just in the nick of time. If you'd come any later, it might have been too late. We all thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Alice, your father was once king of Algol. Oh god, we are a princess. The castle has been destroyed, Lassic killed. Do you wish to ascend to your father's throne and become queen of Algol? I do love power. How do you switch save? Because I thought switch saving like required me to enter a weird menu or something, which I guess I can't do right now. I mean, I'd have to fight the final boss again, basically. Aw. Then you are the very queen of the entire system. I will assist you in all ways possible. Please don't kill me. The sky gradually clears. Why was it not cleared? And pieces returned to the Algol system. A gentle breeze caresses Baya Malay. Baya Malay? I don't know. But does the breeze knows of the hardships that they endured? Yeah, no, basically, yeah, Dakota. Who's this person? There's the Contra guy. His name I don't remember. There's Noah, who's definitely not a guy or a girl. And Meow. Where does Wings go? Even though the memories of evil fade away, their names will be kept in the hearts of the people of Algol forever. Riser, that was it. The end. No! Oh, okay, okay. We're okay, we're okay. The governor will never be forgotten as the true source of evil. April Fools made this story. I believe that. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Does the governor show up in the future? Actual question. The total design. I love these credits. So the governor, who was possessed by pure evil, is never mentioned again. He was the last boss. Whatever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, lorerunner.com for Ring Middleman. Soft check. That's true, he is a politician. Every 1,000 years, Dark Falls possesses some random dude. Wait, no. I've got it. Sugar has a unique property that it is conductive for evil energy. So, people with more blood sugar, higher blood sugar. Oh, the end. Wait a minute, that says 88, not 87. I've been lied to. Why is she just hovering in space? Anyways, final thoughts. This game sucks. It's the worst game ever. Sorry. I was possessed by Dark Falls there for a second. But it's okay. She was launched out the airlock. It's okay, she's a princess. Where's my spreadsheet? There it is. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to do a run through. But I'm pretty sure we're done. But give me a second to do a run through. Let's see. We need to rate its voice acting. We need to rate how the motion capture was. No, I think that's it. I wanted to double check. This is solid but dated. I really do feel like this game would have absolutely blown FF1 and Dragon Quest 1 out of the water if it had had the opportunity to do so, which it obviously did not. And I mean that sincerely. Now, I haven't reviewed FF1 or Dragon Quest 1 yet, or Codex, but I'm pretty sure Codex would blow this game out of the water. He is just that good of an RPG. Thank you very, very much, Codex. Appreciate it as always, sir. And I've put that towards Control. But no, I feel like this is a surprisingly good game, despite the fact that its net score is 0 plus 1. I have nothing to say about the story. And the gameplay is decent, and not as bad as it should be. I hate to say that so harshly, but a game this old, an RPG, especially this old, should suck. I should know, I've played quite a few of them. So, I'm impressed. But that is admittedly all I have to say. Somebody go ahead and chop this off.